You just bought land, you've posted on your WhatsApp status, no landlord loading. You have even started pricing cement. But calm down first. Because until you do something called perfection of title, you don't fully own that land. Let me be honest with you. Buying land in Nigeria is just step one. Getting receipt, survey plan, and even deed of assignment does not mean that the land is legally yours. Yes. You paid millions. Yes. They gave you papers. Yes. The seller hugged you and even prayed for you. But if your name is not in the government records, you don't truly own that land. Yes. So today we're going to be talking about perfection of title. Now, what is perfection of title? Perfection of title is the legal process of transferring your ownership of land with the state government. It's the government way of saying, yes, we've seen this transaction and we approve it. You now own this land. So buy land, get documents, get governor's consent, pay stamp duty, register the land registry until you complete the steps. The land is just like JAMB admission without registration. You are happy, but you're not officially in. So now let's talk about why perfection of title is not just a fancy legal drama. One, it gives you legal ownership. If tomorrow someone shows up and claim the land, you can prove it legally that it's yours, not by shouting, not by crying, but by document. Two, the governor must approve every sale. Yes, I know it sounds dramatic, but under the Land Use Act, technically all land belongs to the state. So any transfer must have the governor's blessing. Three, bank won't take unperfected land as collateral. So you want to use the land to get a loan. Now the bank will be like, show us your registered title. And if you can't, forget about it. Four, it protects you from double sale drama. Some agents are talented actors. They can sell one plot to 5 persons. So mind you, the only person the law recognizes is the one who perfected his or her title. Five, you can't resell easily without it. So future buyers will ask you, has the title been perfected? And you say no. If you tell them no, they'll tell you okay, and that is how they'll leave. How does the process work? So let's bring it down step by step. One, deed of assignment. In Nigeria, when you buy land, what most people give is paperwork with vibes. They'll print one receipt that looks like a pure water invoice and call it proof. But what you really need is a deed of assignment. It's the official legal document that says, I, Mr. Seller, have transferred this land to Mr. Buyer. Here are the full details: the location, size, signature, date, and terms. It's not vibe, it's law. A correct deed of assignment must contain some important ingredients, like stew that has a full seasoning. If maybe any of the seasonings are missing, the stew is gonna taste kind of funny. One, names of the parties, the full name of the buyer and the seller, not Mr. Something something, or buyer to be determined. This is not Big Brother Niger. Two, address and description of the land. This is where you spell out where the land is, the size, the coordinates, and the survey number, not somewhere close to Ibejuleke near Mango Tree. No, be specific. Three, root of title. This is like family tree for land. It shows how the seller got the land at the first place, through maybe CFO, governor's consent, or family inheritance. Because if he doesn't own it, he can't sell it. Four, consideration. That is price paid. How much did you pay? 15 million, 5 million? It must be clearly stated. Five, date of transfer. The day the land officially changed hand, and it's very important, especially if a dispute ever arises. Six, signatures and witnesses. If it's not signed and witnessed, it's just decoration. Get adult who can sign, not your cousin that still uses pencil. Seven, governor's consent to be obtained after. Now, deed is one thing, but governor's consent is what comes next. But without a proper deed, you can even apply for consent. No shortcut. Please use a real estate lawyer, someone who understands land law, because a poorly written deed can scatter your entire transaction. Your deed of assignment is what you use to apply for governor's consent. It's the foundation for title perfection. Without it, the rest of the processes collapses. 2. Survey plan. This shows the exact size and location of your land. No guesswork. Don't even eyeball it. 3. Apply for governor's consent. You send an application to the state government asking for approval of the transaction. They will review the land, your document, and either say yes or please try again. 4. Pay stamp duty. Stamp duty is a tax you pay on documents that records legal transaction. In real estate, it's the government way of saying thank you for buying property. Now drop something for us. You must pay stamp duty because if you don't, your transactions is not legally recognized. You can't register your title, you can't get governor's consent, and definitely can't go to court if land wahala starts. The judge will ask you, did you pay your stamp duty? If you say no, the case might just bounce like check. But let me warn you, some states or local authorities calculate their percentage based on the assessed value of the land, not just what you claimed you paid. So don't go and under declare thinking you're smart, then go catch you. So how do you go about stamp duty? To pay stamp duty to the Federal Inland Revenue Service, that is FIRS, FIRS. So 1, you go with your deed of assignment to any nearest FIRS office. 2, they will assess it. 3, you pay. And 4, they stamp the document officially. Without that stamp, your deed of assignment is just a paper, but with a stamp, it's official and legal. 5, register at land registry. This is where your name officially enters the government books. So from this point on, your ownership is enforceable, is legal, and is real. I won't lie to you, it takes time, good time. Lagos, Abuja can take up to 3 to 6 months or more, depending on the speed of the ministry or your connection. A quick reminder, and budget around 10% of the property value. So let me give you a quick breakdown. Legal fee 5%, governor's consent 1.5%, stamp duty 0.5%, registration fee 2 to 3%. I know it sounds like a lot, but trust me, it's cheaper than court case, dispute, and heartbreak. You see, buying land is not the finish line. In fact, it's a starting point. So without perfecting the title, you're just a hopeful caretaker. So don't leave your land ownership hanging. Seal the deal right away. If you already bought land, please talk to a real estate lawyer and start the perfection process. And if you're planning to buy land, factor this into your budget from day one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye for now.